Place the drag surface down. Place the drag upside down on the bottom board. Place the pattern with parting surface down on the bottom board. Sprinkle a little parting dust on the bottom board and the pattern. Sprinkle and shake the facing sand. Shake the facing sand through a fine riddle over the pattern until it is completely covered to a depth of 3/4 inch. Ram the facing sand uniformly. Use a rammer to compact the molding sand firmly, taking care not to damage the pattern. Strike off the excess sand to bring it at the same level of the flask height. Use a strike-off bar to scrape off the surplus sand and leave a flat level surface. Invert the drag and carefully place it on a clean bottom board which has been lightly sprinkled with parting dust. Invert the drag surface up and place cope over the ram drag. Place the cope in position. Erect sprue and riser to form suitable sized cavities for pouring molten metal. Position sprue pins and second part of the pattern if it is a two-piece pattern and the now upward facing sand surface. Also lightly dust the pattern. Sprinkle and shake the facing sand. Shake facing sand through a fine riddle until the pattern is covered to a depth of 3/4 inch. Ram the facing sand uniformly. Use a rammer to compact the molding sand firmly, paying particular attention around the bases of the sprue pins. Fill the cope with sand and ram using a coarse riddle and rammer work in stages until the flask is full. Do not over-ram. Strike off the excess sand from the top of the cope. Use a strike-off bar to remove the surplus sand from the top of the cope. Remove sprue and riser pins. Insert the draw pins and wrapping screws into the tops of the sprue pins and wrap lightly but firmly in all directions to free the pins, then lift each out carefully. Vent the cope with a vent rod. Then using the vent rod, make several holes in the sand to within a 1/4 inch of the pattern to allow unwanted gases to escape. Roll over and lift the cope on the bottom board. Wrap and remove the pattern. Insert draw pins into the pattern and wrap carefully in all directions to free the pattern. Lift the pattern out very carefully from the drag, taking care not to damage the mold. Cut the gate connecting the sprue basin with the mold cavity in the drag. Cut the pouring basins and gates in the drag. Using your fingers, round off all the corners and firm the sand. Using the bellow, carefully blow out all the loose sand. Remove both the cope pattern or slip pattern. Close the mold by inverting cope over drag. Close the flask and weight the cope in a suitable place to prevent the flask separating when the metal is poured. Or clamp cope with drag and mold is ready for pouring.